Hello everyone, Cheryl here. Today I am going to show you how to make one of these lovely lacy dragon scale beaded necklaces, beaded tiara necklaces. I'm going to show you how to do this on the rainbow loom. In order to make one of these necklaces, you need pony beads. This is a pony bead. You can get these at most craft stores. You're going to need 12 of these. I went ahead and put these on the rubber bands ahead of time just to save us some time. When I put these on the loom, I'm going to be holding the loom in this direction. And I'm starting down at the end. I said there's 12 total of these beads. So you're putting 6 up each side. Once you're done that row, push them all down. In your next row, you're going to start with going across the bottom. And you're going all the way to the end. Now you're going to turn it and you're going to start right here. And you're going to pull all of these over, all the way around. Push everything down. Your next row is going to be on the same pegs as the bead is on. If I'm going too fast for you, just pause in between so you can catch up. Okay, now you're going to pull this row over. Move this light over a little bit for us here. There we go, it's a little better. Remember, if you get behind at any point, or if you need to pause it, you just hit the pause button. Need to see something again, just back up and watch it over again. You're going to go around and push everything down again. And again, you're putting on the same peg, the same row as the beads. Oops. I also have a video of this, doing it on a round knitting hoop. If you possibly have one of those and don't have a rainbow loom. I think it's easier to do it on the round knitting hoop. But, you know, it's personal preference. You might prefer doing it here, this way. Now you're going to go around and pull it over again. Like I said before, if I'm going too fast for you, pause the video so you can catch up. again. Push everything down. Okay, then you're going to do another row on the same spot. And pull these over. So this is the second time I'm doing this video. I did the whole thing yesterday, only to find out that my camera had overheated and the video was ruined, much to my dismay. So I'm doing it a second time. So hopefully this one works out okay for us. I was anxious to get this online for you because I think that you're going to like this one, since it's something different that you can show off to your friends once you've done it. Alright, push it down. And you're going to do one more row on the same peg. You're almost done this part. After this row, we change things up and put it on the opposite pegs, and then we'll be finished the middle part of the bracelet, or necklace, excuse me. going to change it up, and this is the last row that we're going to put on to pull over. And we're going to put this one on the end. Get some more bands out. So I put it on the last two, and then it's going on the opposite ones of the beads. The non-beaded ones. Oops, that was broken. Push these down well. And this one also is going across the bottom. Now we're going to go down and pull these over. Okay, push everything down. Alright, now you're going to take it back around. See how it's open on this end? You want to go back around to the end where it's closed. And now we're going to finish off this part of the necklace. At this end, we're going to take a band and we're going to double it at this end. So we're going to put it around 2 times. So after one band wrapped around twice. From here, I want to get one of my rainbow loom hooks, because I don't like using my crochet hook for this. I want a nice hook, because I'm going to be hooking it just like you would a rainbow loom hook, all the way up to within 4 pegs from the end. So I'm stopping at the 4th peg. So I'm going down, grabbing. I went into the hole, went down, I'm grabbing the bottom color, the bottom rainbow band, pulling it up and hooking it up. And I'm going to do that all the way up the row, down through, grab the bottom one, pull it up, hook it up. Most of you should be used to doing. Make sure I got that right. Yeah. Pull it up. Make sure it's unhooked from everything. Pull it up. My metal hook does not work well doing this. But it has a rainbow hook. Watch my pegs. 2, 3, 4. Okay, and I stopped 4 pegs from the end, and I'm going to do the exact same thing on the other side. Going down in, grabbing this one. Oops, I want to do it the other way so my hook's in the right position. Sorry, folks. Going down in. Yep, I had it right. Grabbing this one, pulling it out, and pulling it up to this one. So they're both up now. And I'm going to chain all the way up to 4 from the top. And one more. And 4. And then I'm going to stop there. Now what you're going to do is you're going to start doing a chain on these. But before you do that, I'm going to have you take these off. So carefully take these off of these pegs. And again, you're going to stop at the 4th one. Keep your fingers over the 4th peg so you don't pop that one off by mistake. Once you've taken them off, take them and push them through so that they're coming through the bottom here. Okay, and you're going to see that you've got the necklace part of this. Alright, then from here, you're going to start chaining this part of the necklace. And this is a regular dragon scale. And I'm doing this in white and yellow for mine. Actually, I think I'm just going to do it in yellow. So you're starting, I'm going to do one side at a time, I'm going to show you how to do it, and then I'm going to pause the video and come back and finish it off. I'm going to show you how to do one side, and then I'll pause it and come back and finish off the other side. And then show you how to finish it. So you're starting with the middle one. I put it over the middle 2 pegs, and then I'm going to pull it over. And I'm going to put it over the 2 end pegs. And I'm going to pull it over all the way down. to the middle. You're going to do this as long as you want the necklace to be. Because people have different neck sizes, I do not have a specific length for this. Just like the wrist sizes, it can vary. So all you're doing is going back and forth, putting them on the outside too, and then on the middle, and pulling them over each time. And back to the outside too. And remember, when you start this, you're always starting with the middle one. And when you end it, you're ending with the outside too. And I'm going to pause it here. If you didn't get what I was doing, rewind and watch it again, because it's the exact same pattern. Outside two, middle, outside two, middle, outside two, middle. And it's just repeat the same pattern. So I'm going to pause it, I'm going to finish it up to where it's ready to take off, and then I'm going to show you how to take it off. Okay, I've done enough that it's long enough and I feel comfortable taking it off. I finished up with the bands on the outside, so I put the bands here, a band here and a band here, and pulled them over. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take the outer bands, and I'm just using my fingers for this because I find it easier, and moving them over one peg. And putting them on. And then I'm going to take my hook and I'm going to pull the bottom ones over the top ones all the way around. I'm going to pull these nice and tight to lock them into place. And I'm going to grab my hoops. On both sides and pull out my necklace. And there we have our necklace. Now I'm going to show you how to put the hooks on. The hooks that I use, see if I can find a couple of yellows here, come from the Lucky Loom company, and they come with their bands, which I know I've told people about before in other videos, are my favorite my favorite bands to use on the rainbow loom. These bands are silicone bands, and I love them because they're perfectly round and they just hold their form so beautifully. And these are the clips that come with those bands. I like these because they lock in place, and when you use them, you slide them under and they lock. And I love them, and they go on so easily too. So these are the hooks I'm using. You can also use jewelry clasps to hook these that you can get at a craft store, but this is how I do my necklace. I put one on each side and lock it under so it's locked in place. The Lucky Loom bands you can get on Amazon.com. Okay, so there's one on each side, so there's no chance of my necklace falling apart. And then I use one in the middle as my clasp, so that I can just put my necklace on and off with this one. Put my necklace on, and then lock my necklace on. And there you have it, the Lacy Dragon Scale Tiara necklace, beaded.